Hello everyone, welcome to YD's Competitive World. Are you ready to test your Indian polity knowledge and boost your exam preparation? In this video, we'll go through some important MCQs perfect for State PSC, SSC CGL, RRB NTPC, Group D, AP High Court, and other competitive exams. All these questions were taken from previous year's exam papers. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to YD's Competitive World. Without any delay, let's get into the video. Let's start with the first question. The Indian Constitution was adopted on 26 January 1950. Originally, how many schedules did it contain? Option A, 8 schedules. Option B, 12 schedules. Option C, 7 schedules. Option D, 9 schedules. And the answer is option A. 8 schedules is the correct answer. Second question. Which of the following does not describe the nature of the Indian Constitution? Option A. Total unitary system. Option B. Directive principles. Option C. Universal adult franchise. Option D. Secularism. Option A. Total unitary system is the correct answer. Third question. India's constitution maintains a balance between unitary and federal features. However, under which of the following conditions can the union government assume full executive and legislative control over the entire nation? Option A. When president rule is imposed in any state. Option B. When an emergency is declared in any part of the country. Option C. When the president exercises ordinancy making power under Article 123. Option D. When a martial law is enforced under Article 34 in any state. Option D. When an emergency is declared in any part of the country is the correct answer. Fourth question. The Indian Constitution is the longest written constitution in the world. Which of the following factors does not contribute to its large size? Option A. India's vast geographical expanse and diversity. Option B. Influence of the bulky Government of Indian Act 1935. Option C. A single constitution governing both the center and the states. Option D. Adoption of the American model of governance. And the answer is option D. Adoption of the American model of the governance is the correct answer. Fifth question. Which of the following is not key features of the parliamentary system of government in India? Option A. Presence of nominal and real executives. Option B. Election of whole parliament after 5 years. Option C. Collective responsibility of the executive to the legislature. Option D. Membership of ministers in the legislature. And the answer is option B. Election of whole parliament after 5 years is the correct answer. Sixth question. Universal adult franchise is an important feature of the Indian Constitution. Which of the following statements about this feature is correct? Option A. Every citizen above 18 years of age can vote in elections from the day the Constitution came into effect? Option B. Voting age is different for different elections. Option C. There is a chance in voting age once in the past. Option D. Voting rights in India are granted based on literacy and economic status. And the answer is option C. There is a chance in voting age once in the past. Seventh question. The Directive Principles of State Policy, JPSP, include a principle inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's version, directing the state to promote cottage industries in rural areas. Which article reflect this idea? Emphasizing self-reliance at the village level. Option A, Article 40. Option B, Article 43. Option C, Article 47. Option D, Article 48. Option B, Article 43 is the correct answer. Eighth question. Which article instructs the state to safeguard forests and wildlife, a concern that predates modern environmental laws? Option A, Article 39. Option B, Article 44. Option C, Article 50. Option D, Article 48A. Option D, Article 48A is the correct answer. Ninth question. Which Directive Principles of State Policy, JPSP, deals with public assistance in case of unemployment? Option A, Article 41. Option B, Article 38. Option C, Article 39. Option D, Article 43. Option A, Article 41 is the correct answer. 10th question. The 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution defines the distribution of subjects between the Union and the states. Which of the following statements is correct? Option E. It reflects the federal structure of the Indian Constitution. Option B. It is governed by Article 365 of the Constitution. Option C. The 7th schedule was added later through a constitutional amendment. Option D. It categorizes subjects into two lists, Union list and concurrent list. Option E. It reflects the federal structure of the Indian Constitution is a correct answer. 11th question. Which of the following statements correctly reflects the federal nature of Indian's union? Option A. The Government of India can legislate on state subjects at its discretion without any restrictions. Option B. The Union Government has the authority to legislate on state list subjects to implement an international agreement. Option C. States possess complete sovereignty within their territorial boundaries, independent of the Union. Option D. The process to impeach a governor can be initiated with the President's approval. Option B. The Union Government has the authority to legislate on the state list subjects to implement an international agreement is a correct answer. 12th question. In the national interest, under which condition can Parliament legislate on a subject in the state list? Option A. If the Rajya Sabha passes a resolution with a two-thirds majority of the members present and voting. Option B. If the Rajya Sabha approves it with a two-thirds majority of its total membership. Option C. If the Rajya Sabha grants approval with a simple majority of its total strength. Option D. If the President unilaterally directs the Rajya Sabha to omit such a legislation. Option E. If the Rajya Sabha passes a resolution with a two-thirds majority of the members present and voting is the correct answer. Studying the question. What is the correct composition of the Lok Sabha, lower house of the Indian Parliament as per 2025? Option A. 530 members from states plus 20 from union territories plus 2 Anglo-Indian nominees. Option B. 530 members from states plus 20 from union territories. Option C. 500 members from states plus 50 from union territories. Option D. 550 members from states plus 2 from union territories. Option B. 530 members from states plus 20 from union territories is the correct answer. Fourteenth question. The union government is considering appointing a person as a judge in the Supreme Court who, in the President's opinion, is a distinguished juristic. What further qualifications are required for such an appointment? Option E. Must have served as a High Court judge for at least 5 years. Option B. Must have been an advocate in a Supreme Court for at least 10 years. Option C. Being a distinguished juristic in the President's opinion is sufficient. Option D. Both A and B. Option D. Both A and B is the correct answer. 15th question. What is the required majority for passing an impeachment resolution against the President of India in each House of Parliament? Option E. At least two-thirds of the total number of members in the House. Option E. More than half of the members present and voting. Option C. More than 50% of the total strength of the House. Option D. At least two-thirds of the members who are present and voting. Option D. At least two-thirds of the members who are present and voting is the correct answer. Sixteenth question. What does judicial activism means in the context of the Indian Constitution? Option A. The judiciary strictly interprets laws without interfering in legislative or executive actions. Option B. The judiciary takes a proactive role in protecting citizens' rights and ensuring justice by compelling the legislature and executive to fulfill their constitutional duties. Option C. The judiciary expands the scope of existing laws through broad interpretations to address social issues without directly forcing legislative or executive actions. Option D. The judiciary reviews and strikes down laws or executive action that violate the Constitution while avoiding any proactive role beyond adjudication. Option B. The judiciary takes a proactive role in protecting citizens' rights and ensuring justice by compelling the legislature and executive to fulfill their constitutional duties is the correct answer. Second in the question. Under Article 50, how long do parliamentary laws on state list remains valid after an emergency ends? Option A 6 months, option B 3 months, option C 1 year, option D 1 month. Option E 6 months is the correct answer. Getting the question. Which article of the Indian Constitution grants full faith and credit to public acts, records, and judicial proceedings across India? Option E Article 261, option B Article 256, option C Article 266, option D Article 263. Option E Article 261 is the correct answer. 19th question. The Interstate Council was first established in 1990. How many members of cabinet rank can be part of it? Option A 6, option B 5, option C 10, option D 2. Option E 6 is the correct answer. Here comes the last question for this section. Question number 20. On the request of 2 or more states, the President can appoint a Joint Public Service Commission, Joint PSC. What is the maximum age limit for the chairman of such a commission? Option E 65 years, option B 60 years, option C 62 years, option D 70 years. Option C 62 years is the correct answer. That's it. Today's MCQs on Indian polity. All these questions were taken from previous year's exam papers. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to YDS Competitive World. Many are watching without subscribing. Please subscribe to our channel and encourage us for such content like this. Thank you for watching.